Alright folks, welcome back. This is going to be the part 2 of the advanced teachings. So, in the last part, let's just revise one set up for life. The sessions, we completed the London. Everyone now knows that there are 4 sessions. The London, AM, lunch, PM. Right? You guys have to learn drawing this every day on your charts. Alright? Now, what is the timing? What am I talking about here? The timing is I'm sorry about that. I'm referring to the execution timings, alright? When do we start trading? Alright? When do we start trading? The Asian trades is the first one, alright? So this I do not recommend to the beginners who started trading. So for the people who did watch, who have been attending my live trades, they can actually do this every day alongside of me, because it's a bit complicated and you wouldn't be able to understand this in this video at all, but I'll try my best. Alright, so the Asian trades, when is that? 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. New York timings, right? There are two cases in this: pure bullish Asia or pure bearish Asia. Right, this is case 1. So either bullish or bearish. You can see that here in this image, the trend is completely towards buy side, right? This is full bullish. It's full sending it to the bullish. And there is AM session buy side liquidity, which is resting above us. So what do? The marked lines are 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Alright. What do? I can see this is a breaker block. Alright. This is a breaker block. Alright. This is supposed to be acting as an auto block, sell side auto block, but it failed. So the price will come back. There's a nice little fair value gap over here, and you can easily enter buys over here. Look, it did reach the AM session buy side liquidity, and I will only hold the Asia trades till 2 a.m. because 2 a.m. generally a reversal could happen. Alright, so this is the case 1, Asian trades. Right? What is case 2? I almost forgot to tell you guys. This, one second. Alright, sorry for the gap. This bullish case or bearish case will only work if there are no good FVGs or good auto blocks or good breaker blocks here, which might cause the price to reverse, right? There's no FVG right here. There's no good auto. This is not an auto block, okay? If you think this is an auto block, you're clearly mistaken. This is not an auto block. So that's one of the reasons that we can enter buys, right? You should not be having any sweet spots that might cause a reversal over here. Okay, there are no imbalances over here. That's the reason I can enter buys from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. if the trend is strong, and there should be a liquidity, one of the sessions liquidity, not only AM, it can be PM, lunch, or whatever. There should be a liquidity resting really close, okay, not 200 300 pips above. It should be really close, okay. Just scroll back the video if you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm sure you'll get it. Semi bullish, semi bearish. Here what you do not trade these conditions. The Asian trades are not valid in such conditions, alright? Unless you're really good, you should not be able to trade these. You should not be trading these, alright? What is this? There is a PM session buy side liquidity really close by. What did I tell here? There should be liquidity resting above or below to continue the same trendization, right? Here, the first thing that I said, the AM session buy side liquidity. There's a liquidity present above. That's the reason we buy, right? What happened here? We should actually buy, right? This is almost a bullish trend, but this is a semi-bullish. This is not clearly bullish, right? So what you do? There's first of all, there's PM session liquidity present below. The marked zones are 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. All right. So first of all, you mark out the extreme zones only. All right. Only the extreme zones. You should not be marking this FPG nor this FPG nor this FPG, whatever. Only mark the extreme sweet spots. Sweet spots, aka all the FEGs breaker blocks that we use to, where the price reacts. This is the extreme FVG, alright? All the rest of the FVGs have been tapped and used up. So here, it has been tapped once, and here, I knew the price, I thought the price would, break this FVG and act as an inverse fair value gap, but it didn't. That's the reason you should not be entering this buy right here, alright? Usually 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. is like a continuation of the same trend, alright? The continuation of the same Asian trend. Okay? Get the point. But here, since there was an FEG, the price really reacted vigorously. 1 to 2, it was a complete sell. Just keep this in mind because the London trades are completely based off the 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. price. Alright, it's all based on this. London trades. What are London trades? The 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. where we take the London session trades, right? So just pause the video and just see what's happening. Alright? First of all, there was a good order block that reacted over here. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. is from here to here, alright? 1 to 2. Not this, not this. From here to here. It was clearly bearish, alright? So generally, if 1 to maybe I'd say around 70% of the time, if 1 to 2 is in a super downtrend, don't give a fuck about this. If it's a super downtrend, because it reacted off of this order block, and also the PM session buy side liquidity has been swept. So what do we learn? If any session's liquidity has been swept, a 5-minute market structure should be really useful for us, alright? The 5-minute market structure shift should be our utmost importance. After the liquidity has been swept, there's a clear market structure shift over here, alright? What do? Mark the highest fair value gap or whatever, mark the highest order block or whatever. I marked this fair value gap because this was the last untapped one, right? At 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., which is London session 1, there are 2 sessions in London, okay? None of the people talk about this, but everything will make sense. Don't take my word for it, alright? Just like ICT is saying, don't take his or mine or anybody's word on that. Just go on your fucking charts, alright? Just look for yourself. You will be shocked that it has always been in front of you, but you never seen it, alright? You're too fucking overconfident, you're too busy in your stupid ass backtesting to, you missed all this. It's really that simple. The PM session buy side liquidity has been swept. There's a valid market structure shift over here. This is the extreme fair value gap. The 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. has been in a downtrend. Now please scroll back the 30 seconds that I've been talking, okay? Just scroll back to 30 seconds and just listen to it again. From 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. what usually happens is, if only the 1 to 2 is in a bearish trend, after the market structure shift at 2 a.m. you can fucking enter buys, alright? That's simple. You don't need to wait for the Asia low to be taken out or whatever. Just enter the retracement buys, alright? Retracement. Listen to this. Retracement buys are completely different from long-term buys. The final move is towards the downside because after a liquidity sweep in a 5-minute market structure shift to the sell side, the 2 to 3 is a liquidity generating move. Please understand this once more. Just roll back the video. The liquidity generating move is from 2 to 3 if there's already a market structure shift after a liquidity sweep. Alright? What happens is most of the fucking losers, they enter over here or here, whatever. Alright? They put their stop loss over here. Right? We can take the advantage of this. There's a market structure shift even in the 5-minute. You enter buys of the 50-minute retracement, a break, a block entry, FVG, 1-minute FVG or whatever. You can enter buys only till the extreme FVG. Alright? Only till the extreme FVG. No matter if it's 1:1 or whatever. Alright? Even if it's 1:2, just take it. Only till the extreme FVG. Because a market structure shift should be your at most top priority. Alright? Just a second. Now what happens is, this is a liquidity generating move. You can take the buys only till here, target only till here, right? This is London session 1. Okay, this is like the case 1, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. London session 2. What happens in London session 2? This trade is not this trade, okay? They both are different trades, so don't try to take them together. Alright, so this, what is London session 2? From 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. Alright, only from 3 to 4. What happens? Here, first of all, there is the sweep of the highest liquidity, which means what? We will be looking only for fucking sells, be it short term or long term, whatever. We will first make our money from sells. This candle marks the start of 2 o'clock. Alright, this is 2 to 3. Alright, PMS buy side liquidity has been swept. There has been a clear market structure shift. You mark out Alright, so yeah, there is a market structure shift over here. What did I tell you guys? Only mark the highest fair value gap. This fair value gap has been swept. It has already been utilized, so don't mark this. This fair value gap has not been swept, and this is the extreme fair value gap, right? From 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, there was a small upturn, right? This is 1 o'clock, right? This is 1, and this is 2 o'clock, this candle. What happened here? From 1 to 2, there was clear uptrend, right? But this reaction itself should tell you that the market's gonna go lower to some extent, right? I entered directly off the fair value gap. You don't need to enter directly off the fair value gap. You can wait for a market structure shift over here, alright? This is a market structure shift in 1 minute time frame, and you can enter off of here. Target 1:2 or 1:3, whatever. Place your stop loss just above this FVG. You don't need to place it about this candle, alright? Just about this FVG. So, what do you observe over here, guys? First of all, the trend, the overall daily bias is super bullish. If at any time, any cost, if there is a market structure shift at 3 a.m., alright, check this out. This is 3 a.m. guys, and Just because I showed you only one chart doesn't mean it happens rarely, okay? This is 70%, this is 95%. If from 1 to 2, if it's a clear sell trend, if there's a market structure shift at 3 a.m., you can clearly enter buys, alright? You can target this FVG or, target even higher. It all ultimately depends on the daily bias, right?